Coach, congrats on the win. We'll get right into questions here. Let's start with Sam Purley.
Hey, JB, congrats on the win. Obviously, another solid defense performance for you guys, holding the Wizards just 104. What stood out to you most about tonight's game and the way you were able to take care of business to kick off this long road trip?
Yeah, we just found a way tonight. It was not the prettiest game on both sides, but our guys stuck with it. We did what we had to do tonight, and we did it with our defense. We were not as crisp offensively, but I think our defense is only getting better. We mixed it up tonight. We played a little bit of zone, a little bit of man, tried to disrupt him. I think we disrupted them fairly well on the defensive end. So I liked our effort there on that side. There's a few things to clean up before Brooklyn on Thursday. But overall, our defense got this win tonight. Again, I give Terry a lot of credit, knocking down big shots down the stretch. I thought Gordon was really good offensively tonight, much more aggressive. Then Zeller off the bench and Caleb Martin off the bench. I thought those two guys really helped us get this win. So overall, team win, team performance, proud of their effort.
Thank you.
Let's go to Christos.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on the win. I would like to ask you about Gordon. What he brings in the team on and off the court, and how important is his presence about the mentality of this team overall?
I think one of the biggest things he gives us is just confidence, a professional approach every day to the game, and a poise. I think part of our poise down the stretch in a lot of games and throughout the season is a credit to Gordon. He brings us that poise, that confidence, that belief. He's brought a lot of leadership to our locker room, in our huddles, in our timeouts. The guys really believe in him. They trust him. So he's really helped us grow this season.
Let's go to Rick and then Will.
Hey, JB, how has Cody Zeller handled this patch of limited minutes, and what did you in particular see from him tonight?
Yeah, I thought he was great tonight. Really impacted the game on both ends. Worked his tail off on the defensive end just like he always does. He's a two-way player. I thought, his ability to get to the rim, either clean up our misses or create offense for us with his drives or the little dump-offs, those things are important to us. So I thought Cody was really good tonight, very efficient tonight, and Cody's handled it well. We communicate. He and I had a good conversation yesterday. With all my players, I communicate with them. They understand their role, what I'm asking of them. And Cody has been nothing but professional. He stays ready, and I know when I call his number, he's going to deliver. And I thought tonight he was fantastic.
Cody said in the preseason that he thought that starting was the most over-discussed and overvalued thing in basketball. That if you know that you're going to play when it matters in the fourth quarter, it is just irrelevant to him whether he hears his name called at the end of the game. I'm curious how common or uncommon a point of view you think that is.
I can't speak for every player. I'd say it's more uncommon. I think most players in general in this league want to start. They value starting, and but there's a number of players I can look back to and say they understand their role and they just want to help their team. And Cody's one of those team first guys. In our recent conversations, Cody has said to me, and this is just his belief, whatever minutes you give me, Coach, I'm going to give you my best. And that's how he plays the game. That's how he approaches the game.
Thanks, JB.
Let's go to Will.
JB, I know the message is kind of always the same, no matter what the record is and what part of the season you're in. But how do you feel like your team has matched its poise with the prosperity that you've had, given the fact that you're playing as well as you are, as high up in the standings as you are? How have they met the challenge with that poise?
Well, I think, we've maintained a level head all season by just staying focused in the moment. And that's not easy to do. I'm not saying we're perfect in that area, but I think the majority of the time we're present. As I always say, be where your feet are. That allows you just to stay in the moment and continue to get better. The noise is tough, though. People want to talk about where we're at or what we could be or what we should be or shouldn't be or where we were predicted to finish. And it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. All that matters to us is that we continue to grow and develop. And it's my job and it's the veterans' job to keep us present. And I think that's what allows you to stay poised. You don't get ahead of yourself. You don't get rattled. You stay present. You stay in the moment. And I'm really proud of our guys in that regard. You know, we have not got ahead of ourselves. And, you know, there's no looking ahead. We really stay present in the moment.
How much of that stuff do you have to police, or is it more the veterans themselves kind of doing the policing of that in the locker room?
I think it's a combination, Will. It's a combination of all of us. It's the veterans leading the way. Obviously, I'm going to share what I can with the guys. When we're together, I try to remind them and make sure we're focused on the task at hand. Today was just getting our job done. That's what we said coming into this game. You know, Thursday will be Thursday. We'll deal with Thursday then. Right now, it's about doing our job against the Wizards, and I thought our guys did a good job of maintaining that poise, maintaining that confidence, and the attention to detail was there tonight.
Let's go to Danny. Let's go to Richard.
Coach Borrego, Richard Walker, CarolinaSportsSub.com. To your point about Zeller, it seemed like Caleb Martin's taking that message to heart too, because obviously the rotation has changed all season long due to factors outside of the player's control. Is it speak to the maturity of a Caleb Martin and a Cody Zeller that regardless of maybe not playing recently as 2 or 3 games ago, that now when you call on their number, they can come in and produce and give you quality minutes, knowing that at some point this year they're going to be valued and have nights like tonight?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's staying professional, staying ready, being ready when your number's called. And we've had a number of those guys this season. I know it's not ideal for all these guys believe they should be playing or, you know, want to be playing. And but the mindset's got to be, I'm here to do my job. When coach calls on me, I'll be ready. And I think in general, all 16 of our guys have that approach. When my number's called, I'm going to be ready to deliver. And when nobody's watching, all these guys are working behind the scenes. Cody Zeller gets his work in just like anybody, if not more. You know, he's in the weight room, he's in the training room, he's running sprints, he's working on his game. Caleb Martin, you know, yesterday he's in the gym playing 5-on-5 with our guys. He wants to stay ready. And that's the discipline you have to have in this league. You know, it's not going to go perfect as you script it or as you like every single year, every single game. But what you can control is how you work and how you stay ready. And that's really what we talk about in our program. Control what you can control and be ready when your number is called. And those guys are great examples of that.
Thank you, Coach. Let's all hold over the player link, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.